What's good, homies? What's good? What's good? It's your man, Dr. BOA, man. We back up. What? It's your man, King Ray Ray. Look at me. I can't even get it right. Been all over the place today, man. Grinding. We're going to try to get that thing caught up, though. We're going to try to get it caught up, homies. That's what we're going to do. All right. We kind of all over the place today, man. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it and pursue it, man. Salute, SJ3, Boss Man JT, Young J, what up? Quay, what up? Jay Nice, I see you, man. Brill, what up? Jayful, what's happening, man? Let's get the people, man, a couple of minutes to get in here, man. Let them slide on in. June, what up, homie? Salute. GT, what up, man? Salute. Mr. Dean, salute. Cyrus Black, appreciate the $2 Canadian, bro. Salute to you, man. Enoch, what's good, man? I want to welcome everyone to the Kingdom of Ray. Uh-oh. Y'all already having some issue with that thing, man. See, that's that shit I don't like. Let's see, man. Let's get a little bit more light up in here, man. This lens is hella light, hella bright, man. We shouldn't be having these type of issues. You know, we shouldn't be having these types of issues, man. Not these types. We gonna get it together, though, homies. Y'all bear with me here. We gonna get in the right way, man. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, we got that thing on 1.4, man. We should be. Let me slide that light right there in front of me, man. Appreciate everybody showing up in the Kingdom of Ray, man. Appreciate it. Real talk, homies. Real talk. All right, we should be back in the game now, man. We got a little extra light from our side. Highlights might be blown out, but we gonna do it though. Yeah, might be a little blown out. Highlights might be a little blown out, man, but we gonna work with it though. All right, Dev, what up? Law, I see you. Valdez, what up? Chief, what's happening, man? Bruce Almighty, what up? Band Clap, I see you, man. Salute to you. Home on that drive from Florida to Memphis, man. Be safe on that road, homie. All right, let's get ready to do this thing, man. Mr. Abdul, what up, man? Phrase, I see you, man. All right, let's do this, man. The mythical land of security and happily ever after. What is this mythical land of security and happily ever after? First off, let's cover the elephant in the room. Security is a myth. Security is a myth. What are you secure from? Who are you being secured by? What are you being secured by? Security is a myth. There is no such thing as security. There's no job security. What is job security? The pandemic should have shown everyone that there is no job security. There's no job security. A job is just another hustle. That's all it is. It's a hustle, but because of the paperwork, people think it's not a hustle, but it's just a hustle. Actually, it's worse than a hustle. At least with a hustle, you do have some control. You do have some scheduling control. You do have some product pricing control. You do have some control over things. So there's no such thing as job security. If there's such thing as job security, no one will be getting fired. No one would. Social Security. What is that? For us in here, there won't be anything left to pay us when we're old enough to get Social Security. If you're anywhere between 20 and 40 right now, there will not be any Social Security for you when you hit your 60s, brothers. I can guarantee you. It will be gone. There will be absolutely nothing left in the coffers. And nowhere else they can rob the money from and pay it to us. There will be no more money in Social Security, man, for us. So there's no Social Security. Out here in public, you can't just walk around and do whatever you want to do, especially if you're a black man. You walk around, man, ride down the wrong street, get pulled over, man. You might end up dead on the street for nothing. Sometime by a cop, sometime by another brother. We just don't know. But security is a word that is used to sell people the dream of safety. It's a word that's used to sell you the dream of safety. Plenty of people that got kidnapped and killed, man, while their security team was around. It's a myth. It leads to misery via unaccomplished goals. Security makes you feel comfortable where you are. And when we feel comfortable where we are, we're less likely to move forward. We're less likely to move anywhere. We don't want to move backwards, but we're less likely to move forward. Comfort, which is disguised as security, causes men to give up on their dreams and goals, causes men to stop at the point they are, even though there's not the original point they wanted to stop at. They accept the safety, the proposed safety, the perceived security of the position they're in. The second elephant in the room. Happily ever after is a fantasy leading to heartache and heartbreak. Happily ever after what? You got two things, life and death. Are you going to be happily ever after life? Well, you can't be happily ever after life until you end death. Death is the afterlife. How are you going to be happily ever after before you get to the after? And once you get to the after, it's over. That's why when guys like Case make songs happily ever after, it makes no sense to even talk about these things. Happily ever after. That makes no sense. That's the reality of it, man. Marital bliss. Do you, King Ray Ray, take this broad to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, through sickness and in health, for rich or for poor, better or for worse, and promise to do good by her and treat her like a queen all the rest of the days of your life? Man, hell no, I don't promise that. What if she start acting a fool? I'm still supposed to try to pursue something, some fantasy marital bliss with someone who acting a fool? Come on, man. There is no such thing as happily ever after. When the ever after comes, you're going to be dead. Financial security. What the hell is financial security? Man, let me tell y'all something right now. Everybody running to dump their money into Bitcoin and all this cryptocurrency and all that, that's fine. But you better keep you some cash money around. Everybody talking about, man, there won't be no cash left. See how they going away from cash. They're going away from cash, man. Won't be no cash left. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know this. With this society, especially in the financial sector, nothing is ever as it seems. It's never as clear cut and dry as it seems. Could it possibly be that they're luring everybody away from cash so they can double back to it? Could it be? Keep you some cash on hand, man. Get up, man. Get up to where you can have you about 10 racks, man. Put to the side, man. That ain't a lot. But just in case it doubles back around and cash becomes king and ain't nobody got no cash, you'll have some. And your 10 racks may look like 50 racks then. I can't tell you how many times, man, I go in the store, man. Perfect example, man. I went in the store, man, and I just had a bag of coins in my car, man. Like I was just a bag of coins. I went in, man. You know, they tried to buy my coins from me. They can't even get access to the coins. What are the coins made out of? Metal. You got to keep in mind, brothers. Always be prepared for the fact that what you think you're secure in actually ends up not being as secure as you think it is. I'm not saying don't slide around, man, in crypto and all that, man. Do what you feel like you need to do. But if you're watching the market, the dollar is holding its own out there, man. So what is financial security? You got financial security because you got a job, man. You need to keep that job. You need that security. People tell you don't go off and start your own business. You need that security. How am I going to be more secure in somebody else's business than I'm going to be in mine? How am I going to be more secure? Now, this is what happens when you believe in security. When you believe in security, you'll do whatever it takes to keep that thing that you're secure in. Anything you have to do, you'll do it to keep that thing that you're secure in. Because security is a comfort zone. As humans, we all want comfort zones. See, what this represents, security is represented by stuff confidence instead of self-confidence. Y'all know I talked about this, man. I've been talking about this since I got on the platform, man. Stuff confidence versus self-confidence. It's easy to be confident in stuff, but when the stuff is gone, where's your confidence in self? Stuff confidence builds this belief in security and happily ever after. See, secure and safe are two different things. Secure and safe are two different things. When you see the military, let's say you watch the movie, you see the military slide through, or if you've been in the military, or even policemen, you see them slide through an area, they secure one room at a time. This room is secure. That room is secure. That don't mean this area is safe. That just means this room is secure. Secure and safe are two different things. But people tend to believe that security means safe. You get a security system on your house, it don't mean nobody gonna break in. It means that there's a chance to deter them from breaking in. It don't mean they won't get in. It don't mean that they won't find you with the duct tape around your mouth. That don't mean that. See, we have a concept that you can find a heaven on earth. That you can find this amazing end space. All you got to do is keep searching for it. All you got to do is keep working for it. All you got to do is keep bumping through, just taking the bumps and bruises and the grind of life. And then eventually you're going to wake up one day and everything's going to be perfect. No, you're not going to wake up every day and everything's perfect unless you wake up dead. That's the only way to escape any concern about what's going on in the world, man. What's going on in your life? What's going on around you? Just because you're a godly man don't mean that there are no issues in your life. That means that you handle them in a different way. That means that they affect you in a different way. But they're there. You see them. You know them. You deal with them. There will always be a perfect possibility of imperfection. I say again, there will always be a perfect possibility of imperfection. It's coming, homies. There's nothing we can do about it. Imperfection is a key word, man. Listen, that's a word that I keep in my repertoire. Anytime something happens, just say, hey, man, we live in an imperfect world, man. Nothing's perfect. No one's perfect. EV, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. EV, say peace to the sphere. Give it to him, King Ray Ray. Y'all have a productive weekend. Salute to you, bro. Be safe out there, man. No matter how great something is, it's going to be imperfect. And life is one of the most imperfect things because it can be affected by a myriad of situations and circumstances. We too damn grown to be believing in fairy tales, man. And exposure to danger and risk is a part of the human existence, as much as it's a part of the rest of the animal's existence. And exposure to danger and risk is a part of the human existence. That's just what it is. Many people leave home, man, turn the corner, man, truck slam into them. They die in their car right in their neighborhood, bro. I told you about the time I was out on the strip, man, and these guys, man, their car, the brakes went out on their car, man, and he was coming down the hill, man. He was trying to stop the car, man, had his door open, backed up, man, hit a pole, threw him out the car, man. He busted his, I'm talking about, man, cracked his skull on one of those, rectangular drain covers that are always on the edge of the sidewalk, man. Man, listen, bust his head. I'm talking about, man, listen, bust his head, man. Every drop of blood he had in his body poured out on the street. And this happened, man, like this year. This happened about 2 or 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Right outside my door, man. It's crazy. Had his brother in the car with him, man. Both of them died. The other cat, I don't know how he died, man. Maybe he had a heart attack or something. I don't know how he died. But the brother who was driving, man, the car backed into a pole, man, threw him out of the car, man. I'm talking about, man, listen, just flattened one side of his skull, man. One side, it was flattened. Now, could you imagine? Cat's from Alabama, man, over here visiting his mama, man. They leave, come to the store, man. His mama think her boy's gone. She don't know when they left, that was the last time she was gonna see him. There is no security in this world. There's too many dangers in this world, man. Rich, salute. There will always be perfect possibility of imperfection. The possibility of imperfection is the only thing that's perfect. Resting in peace is the only way to experience happily ever after. And we don't even know how happily that's going to be. But if you want to get to the after, whether it's happy or sad, whether it's joy or pain, there's going to be joy and pain in life. But if you want to get to happily ever after, first you got to get to after. And if you ain't in that box, in that hole, in them fresh clothes, and bomb and fluid replacing your soul, you ain't got to worry about it, homie. It ain't going to happen. It's a done deal, bro. That's why we are so intent on having a positive relationship with God. We don't care what anybody else does. We're intent on having a positive relationship with God. You know why? Because that is the extra boost of that's actual the boost of security you get. That's actually the most security you get. Being tight with God. That's it. But as far as, all these, we're looking out into the world, man, trying to live in this happy life. We live in a fantasy world. Any man who falls in love with a woman lives in a fantasy world. He's hoping that this time for him is different from all the other times for all the other men. Any man who's a hater, he's living in a fantasy world. He believes that he can still come up and be successful even though he hating on other people's success. I hear guys saying all the things. Man, listen, bro, I hear cats saying all types of things. I had cat tell me, man, it don't matter how much money you make as a content creator. What have you accomplished in life? What have you accomplished? Now, this is the thing. A cat will take 5 degrees and don't work in now one of the fields and say that he's accomplished more in life than a content creator has right here. I'm talking about a content creator that's reached the point where he touching lives, man. Because he believes in security. He believes those pieces of paper give him security. And I can guarantee you, there are more millionaires without college degrees than there are with college degrees. I can guarantee you, there are more. I'm not even talking about close. I'm talking about a lot more millionaires without college degrees than there are with college degrees. Because you know what? When you get into the money, when you know what your purpose is out here, man, you don't need no piece of paper to put you on your purpose, because your purpose is given from God. The reason you are here is given from God. God didn't put now one of us here, man, to go to college. That's a choice we make to move ourselves into another sector of life. If you make that choice, fine. I'm not knocking that choice, but let's not act like that choice is a purpose. It's not a purpose. Your purpose is what you were born with. You don't have to go and get more. You don't have to go and get. Nobody can teach you a skill you were born with. You're born with it already. When you're born with something, you're already a teacher of it. When you're born with a gift, you're already a teacher of that gift. Teachers don't go get degrees to learn how to teach their gift. They go get degrees to learn how to teach a set curriculum in their job security. Flames, what up, bro? Mr. Abdul, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Bro, say, relying solely on the Most High is the only way to safety. Anything else will fade away. Salute, Dr. BOA and Alphaville. Salute, bro. Appreciate it, man. I might well not even keep talking about, man, this the King Ray Ray channel, man, cause guys gonna still come in and say Dr. BOA, so I ain't gonna even mention it no more, man. Not right now, anyway. So you got to keep in mind, man, acceptance of the fact that security cannot be gained in this life is the key to peace of mind and overcoming the fear of death. You can't fear death if you know that peace comes with death. Peace from this world, peace in this world comes from a tight relationship with God. Peace after this world, but true peace, peace from this world, peace where you don't even have to be concerned with this world at all, that only comes with death. If you want to be free from this world, you got to die. If you want to be free from the concerns and cares of this world, you got to die. Because even though we're godly men, we still got to get up and make money to take care of ourselves. We still got to provide a life for ourselves. If you want to be free from all concerns and worries of this world, that only happens when you die. That's security from this world. There is no other security from this world. And as men, we got to stop listening to women send us down this rabbit hole of security. Oh, well, I want a man that's financially secure. Women don't even know what financial security means. They think financial security means making $100,000 a year. You find me a woman to make $100,000 a year, she'll think she's financially secure. No, you're not. Financial security is based on what your bottom line is. How far are you in the black? Let me tell you something. It's better to be a man with no degree who just at zero, don't owe nobody. I'm talking about at zero, in the black. Zero is in the black. Than it is to have 5 degrees and be in the red, $100,000. The point is not to be in the red. The whole point is not to be in the red. You're going to have concerns. You can't be financially secure if you are in the red. There is no financial security for somebody who is in the red. There is no financial security for somebody who is upside down. There is no financial security for somebody who has more debt than they have income. There is no financial security for somebody who owes student loans. There is no financial security for somebody who owes $250,000, $300,000, $400,000 on a mortgage. There is no financial security for that person. You can't be financially secure when you're in debt. The beginning of the idea of financial security is financial freedom. There is no financial security, but financial freedom, yes. Financial freedom is when you look and you are not in debt. That's financial freedom. That's financial freedom. Marital bliss? There is no marital bliss. You know what marital bliss is? Being single. Marital bliss is being away from marriage. That's what marital bliss is. Job security? Job security is being your own boss. That's job security. You want to have a secure job? Be your own boss. Yeah, the economic in term, but we ain't talking about the economy. We talking about job security. You want to have job security? Be your own boss and be your own best employee. I'm my own boss and then I'm my employee of the month as well. Every month. Nobody gonna beat me employee of the month in this company. I'm employee of the month 100% of the time. What we have to do is give up on our reliance on a fantasy world of alternate reality and embrace that time and chance happen to us all. The two things that every man in here is going to face are time and chance. It is 100% going to happen. Time is going to keep ticking, and some things are just going to happen by chance. Some circumstances are just going to befall you by chance. And so we can't control chance. If you can't control chance and you can't control time, where's your security? Whenever you are going to die, every day you're closer to that day. No one is getting farther away from their death. We're all getting closer to our eventual demise. If you had 365 days to live yesterday, guess what? Today you got 364. If you can't control time and the lapse of time, and you can't control chance and dictate what happens to you, you cannot be secure. That's why we grind so hard. That's why we work so hard to build ourselves into the best version of ourselves. That's why we go so hard to have a proper relationship with God. Because see, you have to fully embrace your connection with God. That's the only way to prevent your fall. Time and chance happen to us all. And fully embracing your connection with God is the only way to prevent your fall. You may tumble. You may tip. You may dip low. But you ain't going to fall if you embrace your connection with God, man. It's the only way to prevent your fall. And that's the reality of it, brothers. Yeah, man, there's absolutely no, this is the thing, brothers. We look around us. Even rich people, man, are harassed by policemen. It doesn't matter. Even rich men are harassed by policemen. Rich black men anyway. It just doesn't really matter. In this society, there is no security. Especially for us, the children of Israel, we don't never have no security here. We're here being punished. We're not here to have fun. We're not here to party and have a shindig. We're not here for that. So, and there's another thing, man. We can't get into the habit of saying, now you cannot gauge a man's righteousness by his wealth. But let's be honest. Wealth is a part of the blessing of God. Wealth is a part. Just look all throughout the word. He never told the children of Israel, if you follow my word, you're going to be broke. He told, man, y'all going to be the kings of the earth. Man, y'all gonna run everything. Like, people are going to revere you. Everything you touch, man, going to turn into gold. You just going to, you're not going to have any struggles. Everything is going to go your way. We got to stop telling ourselves that being paid is not a part of being godly. It absolutely is. You got to get out of that Christian rhetoric that tells you that you got to be a broke carpenter walking around and traveling everywhere, bombing rides on other people's boats to get across the water, all that type of stuff. You got to stop listening to that rhetoric. We have to keep in mind, brothers, that being blessed is our blessing. And we have to take that everywhere it comes. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially. So, man, I appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. We ain't gonna stay in here too long on the King Ray Ray channel. I just had to come in here and drop one down for the weekend, man. We'll be back on the BOA channel tonight, man, 9:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will take a deep dive into the frustration and confusion of feeling stuck in a relationship and how to get the hell out of it. So y'all tune in for that, man. We're going to take a deep dive into the mind of the man, into the mind of the beta male, into the mind of the alpha male trapped in the beta male situation. We are going to take a deep dive tonight, man. And we're going to go a little bit off the beaten path tonight. I think it's time for us to start diving into the mind of the Alpha King, brothers. So, I'll holler at y'all, man, later on, man. I'm going to go ahead, man, and kick my feet up a little bit. Take me a little rest right quick, man, and maybe even get me a little nap in right quick, even though I can't sleep in the daytime, man. I'm like a rooster, bro. So, I appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. SJ, D. Flemings, Brown Hornet, I saw you in the joint, man. Appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. I see y'all on the show tonight, man. Salute to the Green Label gang. Bless up to the Alpha Sphere, man. Let's head on out of here, man. Peace.